We're back with Heat 4B, our last preliminary heat, a little under 3 minutes to go before the start of Heat 4B, which is sponsored for Tri-City Water Follies by El Pueblo Market. Here are the boats that have been drawn into Heat 4B, the Les Schwab tires, the U9. Andrew Tate is in the cockpit.
U11, Mr. Julio presents J&D STEM acceleration with Tommy Thompson. Tom Thompson right now gets my vote for the driver of the weekend. He has been perfect.
And Greg Hopp doing double duty in the Grand Prix and the Unlimiteds this weekend. The U99.9 Leland Unlimited Racing presents Car Stars powered by Miss Rock. And we've got all three of those boats up and running on the race course. They're all over the race course, but they're up and running at least.
You know, ordinarily I think Andrew Tate would look at the boat you're looking at right now with Tom Thompson and go, no big deal. I can handle him. But that team and that driver has shown you can't count them out. This is a new, improved team. So Andrew Tate could have his hands full here.
Greg Hopp going up the backstretch. We've got all three of our boats circling the race course. Not a lot of slicing and dicing, perhaps, in this particular heat.
No, I think they're going to leave each other alone and just run the heat. I think basically they're all in the final, so there's no point in risking anything. Really no point in going, all out, trying to fight for the inside lane. Take a second or a third, and you'll be fine.
Tom Thompson comes down across the start-finish line. Greg Hopp cut through the infield, so he's now on the inside lane.
I don't remember better conditions ever here
Beautiful.
at the Tri-Cities all day long. Sometimes they get good, they'll go bad, but it's just been perfect all weekend.
Beautiful conditions on the water, and it did not get as hot as everybody expected, and we have a little breeze, very little breeze. Now
and as a coastal boy, I'm very grateful for that.
Me too. Andrew Tate up the backstretch, inside 1 minute to go before the start. On his outside will be Tom Thompson in the U11, Miss J&D's, and Mr. Julio sponsoring that boat as well. Greg Hopp lagging back.
If you've been with us all day, you can see how a day of racing is kind of a drama. How the confidence kind of ebbs and flows and the storylines develop, and it all culminates in that final. And if you've been with us all day, you've seen a lot of drama and change of fortunes.
Yeah, and great racing as well. We've had some really, really good heats. Right next to each other as they come now, Andrew Tate's going to kick up his rooster tail. They've been doing these timing runs in the testing sessions, and he knows exactly where he wants to be in order to make that run. About 12 seconds. He's in pretty good shape.
I think he's a little early, actually. Yes, he just slowed down.
Yep. Tom Thompson laid off a little bit. Now he comes with a full head of steam. We'll see if it, they're going to be a good start there, too.
Tom Thompson does it again. He breaks the line. Wasn't inside, but he did break the clock.
And it is a good start, and Tommy Thompson is headed down right now, at least in first place toward the Blue Bridge turn. And inside of him, however, is Andrew Tate with a lot of speed in that U9 Les Schwab boat.
Again, this will be something to watch if Tom Thompson can stay with him on the outside. And he's coming out dead even with him, Mark.
They are right side by side. Tommy Thompson and Andrew Tate. You've got Greg Hopp bringing up the rear, but the two lead boats up the backstretch, you can see them right there, side by side, going up the backstretch, halfway mark right there. And it is Andrew Tate by about 2 boats lengths, and it then is Mr. Tom Thompson in the J&D's Mr. Julio.
But what an improvement for that Mr. Julio to be able to stay with Andrew Tate, Mark's his father, on the outside. And he's still there, Mark.
They're side by side coming off the turn, the end of lap number 1, down the front straightaway toward the Corwin Ford of Tri-Cities finish line, end of lap 1, less than a boat length. Well, Tommy's running a little bit loose, and they are almost dead even as they cross the line at the end of lap number 1. And third place goes to Greg Hopp at the end of lap number 1. Great shot by our camera crew as they come down the front straightaway, and Tommy's running a little bit loose as they go to the Blue Bridge turn.
This just emphasizes what we've said earlier in the day is the boat count is down some, but the competition is up.
And there you go with the competition is up, right side by side off of that turn. Greg Hopp in third place coming off the turn right now. But your leaders and the big race is up the backstretch. Tom Thompson about a boat length behind. You can see him on the inside is Andrew Tate. Just outside of him is Tom Thompson in the U11, and they're having a great little match race right here, right side by side as they come to the turn. They're going to turn simultaneously, Chip, as they had at their apex of the turn and come off the turn, and Thompson right with him and maybe edged a little closer.
He got a little out of shape there at the apex of the corner, but gathered it back up again. I think they've got one more lap to try and pull this off, 2 more laps to try and pull this off, and Tom is not going to be denied. He's staying right with him.
End of lap number 2, still less than a boat length between the 2 boats that are our lead boats. Tommy Thompson on the outside, Andrew Tate in the Les Schwab boat on the inside. You see them running down toward the Blue Bridge turn here on lap number 3. And Thompson is not letting any distance get between him and Andrew Tate in the Les Schwab boat.
And when I arrived here on Thursday, if you'd have told me that Tommy Thompson could stay with him on the outside, I would say there's not a chance in heck. But there he is, staying with him and out in front of him on the outside.
On the outside, it's a great drag race up the backstretch. Tom Thompson on the outside. On the inside is Andrew Tate, about 2 boat lengths behind. Now, Andrew puts a little more acceleration in it as they come to the entrance buoy or the western turn. They are side by side. This is lap number 3. They've got one more time to go around, and I don't know that Andrew Tate has any room to take Tommy Thompson farther outside. They've got to hold the line, and they do. They're dead even as they come off the turn. Off that western turn, the big yellow exit buoy, and down the front straightaway. Tate by about 2 boat lengths at the end of lap 3 with the white flag flying. Still a great little race between these 2 guys.
It's just shocking how much improvement you see from some boats over the winter. What happens over the winter is everything gets taken apart, new propellers are built, new gear ratios are looked at, and this team has really done a great job getting this boat prepared over the winter to be here.
So Andrew Tate in the U9, the Les Schwab boat, had a little shorter way around the race course and picked up the lead as they came through the turn, the Blue Bridge turn, but Tom Thompson in the U11 is still right there with him, maybe 4 or 5 boat lengths behind.
I think Andrew Tate thinks it's a piece of gum on his shoe. He just can't get rid of it.
Can't shake that off. About 4 or 5 boat lengths behind as they head up the backstretch on the last time around, looking for the checkered flag, and it could be either one of them. If Thompson makes a really good turn, then Andrew Tate has got some problems as he comes around the turn, and they are side by side, Chip.
It's going to be a drag race. Obviously, Andrew Tate has a shorter distance, got off the corner first, so it looks like it's going to be Andrew Tate.
So down across the Corwin Ford of Tri-Cities finish line, first is Andrew Tate. Second, by about 4 or 5 boat lengths, is Tom Thompson in the U11. Mr. Julio, yep, they had another one of their great races here, and Tom Thompson has driven just a whale of a weekend.
So, Mark, we've seen all the prelims. Who do you like in the final? Come on.
I think I'm going to get my hat, put all the numbers in the hat, and draw one out.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the Miss Rock right now, which, frankly, I don't think has the boat to win. Take that boat out of it, and I think any of those other boats have a chance to win this race straight up, but it's going to take an amazing driver performance with a great start.
Yeah, a great start, and who gets the inside lane? And, it could be Jimmy King. Jimmy's talking about he wants to get the inside lane because he thinks he needs that one. The other guys...
Do not miss this final.
Yeah.
I just have this feeling that we have something really special coming up at around 4 o'clock.
We have 6 boats, and they are all relatively evenly spaced in terms of power, in terms of driver ability, and a barn burner of a final coming up at 4 o'clock. Just amazing.
Wake your neighbor up. Go knock on the door and tell him don't miss this final heat because it could be one for the history books.
No more naps. You got to get out there and watch the broadcast on KNDU TV or SWX, and we will have it for you. Greg Hopp coming back to the pit area as well. So we're done with our preliminary heats. Everybody's gone out. Come back right side up. Brian Perkins had to come back at the end of a rope, but he's okay.
Hey, would you mind if I went and drove my Atlas van lines here real quick and came back for the final?
That's not. Can you do some play-by-play while you're doing? No, probably not.
No, I better not. It's all I can do to concentrate.
Okay, we'll do that. Kay Brewer's going to come back up and do the Grand Prix final with us, and then we'll see you back here for the final.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, we will take a break. Come back. More racing. Yes, sir. This SWX broadcast is brought to you by Coldwell Banker Tomlinson Associated Brokers.